From the sun-drenched colonies of empire to the intricate web of modern alliances, few nations have cast as long a shadow on the world stage as the United Kingdom. Its story is one of conquest and collaboration, of hard power and subtle influence. To understand the UK's role today, we must delve into its past, tracing the threads of history that have shaped its present. This is not just an academic exercise. The UK's legacy continues to resonate in global affairs, from trade and diplomacy to security and conflict. The United Kingdom, once the heart of a vast empire, has long played a leading role on the international stage. Its military interventions, diplomatic efforts, and cultural exports have left an indelible mark on the world. But how do we reconcile this historical legacy with the UK's current position in a rapidly changing geopolitical landscape? Is the UK still a global peacekeeper, or is its influence waning? These are questions that continue to be debated by policymakers and scholars alike. The UK's history is a complex tapestry woven from threads of war and peace, dominance and cooperation. Its global reach has been undeniable, but its impact has been far from uniformly positive. From the heights of imperial power to the challenges of the post-Brexit era, the UK has navigated a constantly shifting global landscape. Understanding this journey is crucial to comprehending the UK's role in the world today. As we embark on this exploration of the UK's global role, we will encounter both triumphs and tragedies, moments of decisive action and periods of strategic ambiguity. The UK's story is ultimately one of adaptation and evolution, a testament to its ability to navigate the complexities of international relations. By examining its past and present, we can gain a deeper understanding of the forces that have shaped the UK's place in the world and the challenges it faces in the 21st century. The British Empire, once spanning a quarter of the globe, was built on a foundation of naval dominance, shrewd diplomacy, and at times brute force. It left an undeniable mark on the world, shaping political systems, languages, and cultures across continents. This legacy, however, is not without its shadows. The exploitation and injustices of colonialism continue to cast a long shadow on the UK's relationship with many parts of the world. The empire's tendrils reached every corner of the globe, from the bustling streets of Hong Kong to the savannas of Africa. This expansion brought with it a wave of British institutions, laws, and customs. While some argue that British rule brought stability and progress, others point to the devastating consequences of economic exploitation and cultural suppression. This tension between the perceived benefits and undeniable costs of empire remains a point of contention to this day. Despite its eventual decline, the empire's influence can still be felt in the UK's global outlook. The legacy of empire informs the UK's approach to international relations, its close ties with former colonies, and its self-perception as a nation with a global vocation. Understanding this historical context is crucial to grasping the UK's enduring sense of responsibility and its continued engagement in areas once under its imperial sway. The British Empire's rise and fall offer a cautionary tale about the fleeting nature of power and the enduring impact of historical injustices. While the UK has undoubtedly undergone a profound transformation since the days of empire, its past continues to shape its present in myriad ways. As the UK navigates the complexities of the 21st century, it must grapple with the legacies of its imperial past while forging a new path in a multipolar world. The two world wars were watershed moments for the UK, testing its resolve, reshaping its global standing, and leaving an indelible mark on its national psyche. In both conflicts, the UK played a pivotal role, rallying allies, mobilizing its industrial might, and ultimately emerging victorious but profoundly changed. The wars cemented the UK's reputation as a staunch defender of democracy and freedom, but they also came at a great cost. The First World War, in particular, shattered the illusion of European invincibility and ushered in an era of unprecedented bloodshed. The UK's losses were staggering, both in terms of human life and economic strength. The war's aftermath saw the rise of new ideologies and the redrawing of the geopolitical map, forever altering the global balance of power. The UK emerged from the conflict victorious but deeply scarred, its empire intact, but its global dominance challenged. The Second World War, a truly global conflict with far-reaching consequences, once again saw the UK at the forefront of the fight against tyranny. Led by Winston Churchill's unwavering resolve, the UK stood as a bulwark against Nazi aggression during its darkest hour. The war's end marked the dawn of a new era, one characterized by the rise of superpowers and the specter of nuclear annihilation. The UK, though victorious, emerged from the conflict with its empire in decline and its global influence diminished. The world wars tested the UK's mettle and ultimately redefined its place in the world. They showcased the UK's resilience, its commitment to its allies, and its willingness to bear tremendous sacrifices in the defense of freedom. However, they also exposed the limits of British power and set the stage for the UK's transition from imperial power to a leading player in a rapidly changing international system. Section 4. Cold War: Navigating the Nuclear Tightrope. The Cold War presented a new set of challenges for the UK. With the rise of the Soviet Union and the United States as superpowers, the UK found itself navigating a complex web of alliances, ideological battles, and the ever-present threat of nuclear war. The UK's role during this period was multifaceted, balancing its commitment to NATO and its transatlantic partnership with its own independent foreign policy priorities. As a key member of NATO, the UK played a vital role in containing Soviet expansionism in Europe. British troops were stationed throughout Germany and elsewhere along the Iron Curtain, serving as a tripwire against potential Soviet aggression. The UK also made significant contributions to NATO's nuclear deterrent, developing its own nuclear arsenal and working closely with the US on strategic defense. Beyond its commitment to NATO, the UK also sought to maintain its influence in its former colonies and on the world stage. The UK played an active role in the United Nations and other international organizations, promoting diplomacy, development, and human rights. The UK's global reach and experience made it a valuable partner to both the US and its European allies during the Cold War. The Cold War was a period of high stakes and constant tension, and the UK played a critical role in navigating this dangerous landscape. Its commitment to NATO, its nuclear deterrent, and its global engagement helped to maintain stability and prevent a catastrophic conflict between the superpowers. While the UK's influence may have waned since its imperial heyday, its role during the Cold War demonstrated its enduring importance as a global player. Section 5. The Falklands War: A Resurgence of Military Might. The Falklands War in 1982 marked a pivotal moment for the UK, demonstrating its continued willingness to project military power far beyond its shores. The conflict, sparked by Argentina's invasion of the Falkland Islands, a British overseas territory, rekindled a sense of national pride and reasserted the UK's global military capabilities. The UK's decisive victory in the Falklands, despite the logistical challenges of fighting a war thousands of miles from home, sent a clear message about its resolve to defend its interests. The Falklands War was a complex and controversial conflict, but it undoubtedly had a profound impact on the UK's self-perception and its standing in the world. Margaret Thatcher's leadership during the crisis, characterized by her unwavering determination and decisiveness, bolstered her image as the Iron Lady and solidified her place in British history.